This is my review on the Hookup Part 2, Episode 8. This is why Nola gets exactly what she deserves, because this is what happens when you keep picking fights with people for no reason. Slim didn't even want to fight you, and now Slim's closed your eye, and now you're looking for round 2 as well, when you should just leave it at that because you already finished already. Then now you get round 2, and your mouth is bleeding. Like, what a mess. Like, you didn't even stand a chance. Your mouth is leaking, you need to sort out, and it's like, you should just go to bed. I don't know why you keep asking for rounds after round, then you're getting upset with Amir about his situation, but you should focus on your situation. Also, there, the cameraman is shady for showing the scene of Landon pulling Amir's hair out and also making the sound of like Velcro ripping as well. I'm glad Pookie took over the challenge as well, because I'm glad that she did, because it was very dead without her saying anything and stuff. Like ET, and there was someone else that was meant to be hosting. They weren't really hosting, they were taking a backseat and putting like basically putting everything on the burner. I think the group made the right decision by sending Sumo and Phil home, because they were both boring as well. Phil was giving nothing. Kay and Phil, it was never going to last outside of this anyway, so let's just leave it. Sumo and So Unique as well, I'm glad they went home as well. Obviously Kay gets to stay, I believe, because it was just one woman that had to stay. So Unique went home as well. Like, let them go. I know they're not gonna last on the outside either, so let's just keep it stepping. Ibizi was doing way too much as well when Dom was just trying to have his final words with Chastity before he leaves, because obviously he was evicted from the house as well and stuff. But it was like, I'm also glad Don checked YBZ as well in the confessional, said if you need that, you can get that, because everyone's seen Don's hands on season 3 of Deja Vu. He can fight. But it's like you were getting cheeky for no reason in regards to like YBZ snatching Chastity. She's already your woman. What more do you need? They should have just had the dialogue that they needed. Then she can go after that. But I will say though, Chastity and YBZ look aesthetically pleasing in regards to like they're like a good looking couple, so it's like you can actually imagine them together and stuff. This is not me saying that obviously everyone else doesn't look good together, but I'm just saying like they are the conventional idea of what you'd think of someone looking good. You know what I mean? Like good looking people basically, like Ken and Barbie type vibe, but like a black version. I'm also glad that Moses and Tokyo ended for the 2 seconds that they did, because they're extremely toxic as well. And I do believe that Tokyo shouldn't be putting her hands on other people as well, because it never should get to a physical altercation if you're trying to verbally communicate with your partner. Also, Landon needs to be called out as well for feeding into Tokyo's delusions as well and actually gassing her up to do certain stuff. Because I'm just thinking, yes, she is a grown woman as well, but also when people are feeding into the delusion, they normalize that behavior and think it's normal to do it, and they carry on with these type of actions or their behavior with other relationships outside this. Obviously, we know Moses and her end up not together. The thing is with Nola and the Face, I get where both of them are coming from. Nola should have told production that she doesn't want to pick someone else, because obviously or should have told, sorry, the Face, that production told her basically if she doesn't pick someone, she's going home, whatever else and stuff. And obviously maybe she just thought, oh, the Face wasn't going to go home with her and whatever. But at the same time, Nola should have stood on business as well, because she ended up being eliminated anyway, because Kelvin rejected her, and that's when she pushed him in the pool, and then no one else wanted to be with her. So it's just like, I get where the Faces come from. He said that you should have just stood on that, and then we would have gone home together, which they ended up going home together anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? Also, Landon was very shady as well for saying that Nola was giving out her, kitty cat on part 1. But I don't remember this as well, because maybe it was just conversation she was having, because I don't remember her having any sex with anyone on the show unless they didn't show that as well. So I'm confused as to who he's referring to with this. And also, Levi is a chatty patty as well, because why are you telling the man or telling the guys basically that, oh yeah, either implying that you and Nola had something going on, not Nola, sorry, you and Slim had something going on, but then obviously Slim now probably feels like judged or whatever and stuff, so that's why she's trying to keep it on the low, and then you're blowing up the spot. Then Shay keeps mentioning this bust down, but the bust down is not yours. He didn't bust down your wrist, because when the show is over, Rayface is going to want his watch back, so what we doing here? The thing is, I don't know who's lying here in regards to like if she slept with Levi or not or whatever, because she's denying it. Levi's now denying it at the very end of the episode as well, so it's just like, is Levi just gassing himself up to the guys? And then also is Slim just lying as well? Because Slim is saying that she didn't when Tokyo asked and said, oh, I heard this, like that. And Landon was being shady in front of Pootie, and you could tell Pootie was trying to calm down, but he couldn't let go. But it's like Landon was trying to like, like when someone's trying to make you the butt of the joke and stuff and trying to like shade you as well. And this is what I mean. This is why I understand where Pootie was coming from, because he was saying like, yeah, he knows my triggers, and intentionally you're doing this in front of a crowd as well, because you're trying to like big up with the boys and stuff. But now I'm the butt of the joke now. Also, Rayface is always feeling someone every 2 seconds. We talk about, oh, I'm feeling Slim, I'm feeling that. You were just feeling Shay a second ago, now you're feeling Slim. Like, you can't have, you can't have both. I can't lie, when Amir was holding on for dear life on that horse, yeah, I was cackling so hard, because the multiple angles, yeah. I also don't know why Kayla came back to the hookup as well, because it just gives desperate, and I feel like she shouldn't be given that type of vibe as well, because Levi doesn't want her. It doesn't. It seems like she kind of wants Levi, but it's like we all need to move on from part one. But Kayla's also mad as well, because why are you laying basically practically naked in his bed, whatever and stuff? I don't know. She's not sharing a room with him because obviously Slim is in his room, and Levi is sharing the bed with her. But then also you just come in like the crazy ex, but you weren't even an ex as well. It was like, do you know what I mean? Like it's just a mess in itself. What I don't understand here is why is Kayla's energy towards Slim. Slim is the innocent party in this. It should be towards Levi or whatever. And also, why are you touching her products or throwing her stuff on the floor, whatever? That would have got me annoyed because you're giving loser energy now. Because Slim has nothing to do with it. You should be. And if you're going to touch anyone's stuff, it should be Levi, not Slim. Slim doesn't know you. You don't know Slim. And again, Landon is not helping some of these women as well because he was feeding into Tokyo's delusions. Now he's feeding into Kayla's delusions as well. And why is Rayface also trying to get a cosign from Levi as well? Like, Rayface should have been honest with Slim and said who he's choosing. If it's Shay, it's Shay. If it's not Shay, it's Slim. Just say it. Then Kayla intentionally came out in her lingerie to get Levi's attention. I'm just thinking this is just all sad in itself. Like, you can just tell she is really hurt by Levi. And I'm just thinking, like, it doesn't even need to be that deep. Like, yes, obviously you take her feelings into account, but this is just actually insane. One thing I do agree with Kayla on is Levi was pussyfooting around the issue too much as well because he wasn't being direct. It was like until she's kind of like dragging the information out of him, that's when he's coming and saying something. But it's like you as a grown person should be able to articulate yourself and your thoughts and process that and then give the person the information they need. However, I will say though, Kayla is in no place to judge or police Levi's body or his feelings or whatever and stuff in regards to like questioning him if he slept with Slim or not, because it is none of her business. Then we see Kayla going outside as well. Like, Kayla is going outside like Nola in a sense because you're fighting for no particular reason. You're saying, oh, you're fighting for this, you're fighting for that. Don't even know what you're fighting for. Then you're going to lose from the preview. Obviously, the preview could be showing us maybe the worst angles of the fight, but it's looking like Kayla's losing the fight, and like you lost the fight for what? All because you wanted to pick a fight with her.